everybody. So I'm feeling quite a lot better today, thank heavens, because I was at the point where I was starting to imagine myself having sepsis and all sorts of awful things because I have been in so much pain. I have been so freaking miserable all week, and I've got about 2 days left of antibiotics, and I've been taking painkillers every 6 hours because the pain was so intense, and I'm only on a low dose and it just wasn't cutting it. So on top of painkillers, I've had to put ice on my face, and it's been horrific. But I think that the infection is finally clearing up. I can actually talk today. It does still hurt, but it's only a mild hurt. Whereas like even yesterday I had pain shooting through my jaw, and I just thought, oh my god, like am I getting better? I'm not so sure. But today I'm pretty certain that I'm on the mend, which is a relief after being in a pain for a week and a half with probably what was a dry socket. So anyway, I still feel very tired. Obviously the painkillers and the antibiotics are making me feel bleh and sick in the gut. I'm just drinking my Yakult and trying to like put the good bacteria in. That's all I can do. And yeah, like my tooth still, like I had a filling. Someone just sent me a message. But yeah, so I had a little filling done as well next to, so I had one tooth pulled out, and then I had a filling put on the tooth in front of it when I went to the dentist last. So yeah, but anyway, that's good. That's a relief that I'm feeling better, and I just got to wait it out now. And I've been really frustrated because I am nearly out of NDEP. I'm on my last repeat. When I went to the doctor's last time, I said, can you give me like the maximum amount of repeats, because I've been put on this medication for my fibromyalgia. Like, I'm not depressed. I'm not on it for depression. You don't need to monitor my mental health. I'm fine. You know, despite all the shit that I've been through, all the health issues and everything, I am not depressed. I'm just waiting to live my life, you know, and I'm like trying to get on top of it so I can get married and do all the things that, you know, Ben and I want to do. So, but she's like, no, I can't. And I'm like, oh, for goodness sake. So she said, when you come back, when this one runs out, when you come back, then ask for three repeats of it, because I think that's the maximum you can get. So I'm nearly out, and I've just had like a month of being sick because I've had 2 teeth removed. And so like the last thing on my mind was, oh, I've got to book a doctor's appointment and I can't get one. And so I've got to go to town to see a doctor. I've got to go see a new doctor because my doctor left. So I've got to go see a new doctor, and I'm going to sit down and tell her all the things, all my history all over again, so I can get my medication. So it's a bit frustrating, but look, I feel confident that I'm going to be seeing a female doctor. I'm going to be seeing one of the heads of the surgery, like one of the main doctors, you know, so not like a new doctor or anything like that. I rang up the surgery before I went in and said, I rang up the surgery before I'm going in and said, this is what I need. I need a female doctor. I need someone who's going to listen to me, who's not going to dismiss me, who's going to believe me. You know, I've got complex care needs and I need a supportive doctor. So they booked me in with who they felt was appropriate. And I had a friend say that, you know, they're really lovely there and everything. So I feel confident, and I'm going to ask my sister to take me and come in with me, because I refuse to go to the doctors by myself anymore, just because I have been dismissed so much. And yeah, so anyway, there's that. And then on top of that, I got the date for my colonoscopy and endoscope. I'm booked in now. I was going to pay for it and go private. I might still do that, but I have been given a date at the public hospital. As long as my ex-husband stays away from me, I'll be happy. I'm not trying to be nasty. I just, obviously nobody wants to see their ex when they're having surgery. You know, so I might just go and get over and done with, but I was going to pay for it, and I was going to have it, like I was booked in to have it yesterday, the day before, but I ended up cancelling it because I had this tooth pulled out because it was hurting a bit, and so my dentist said, let's just get it out quickly as possible so we can get you off the painkillers as quickly as possible. And then it got infected. So it's been a bit of a journey. It's been a bit up and down all over the place, and it's frustrating, but I'm staying the course. I'm not depressed, it's like I'm not depressed. I am waiting to live my life. I've got an alarm on. I've got to go take my Carafate before I eat. I feel like the Carafate is helping my stomach a bit. I feel like it's coating it and helping it a bit, and the burning feeling that I often get is not as bad. So that's interesting, but I've had a camera down my throat twice, and I've never been diagnosed with ulcers or anything, so I don't get it. But, I'm excited. I go and get this done. It's going to rule out Crohn's. It's going to rule out inflammatory bowel disease, or it's going to find it. I'm going to try and get a SIBO test organised so that I can do that while I'm off my Nexium and Nyzac, and hopefully I'll get some answers, and I just want to be able to eat normally again, like I want to be able to go out and not be worried and have anxiety about, oh, where are we going? Am I going to be able to eat? Have to check the menu before I go because, if everything's deep fried, I can't eat it. Doubled up in pain, getting diarrhea, getting sick, feeling nauseous because I ate a bit of greasy chicken or something, and I haven't eaten KFC for over a decade. Like, my diet has become so modified since I had my gallbladder removed. But yeah, I've put on 40 kilos. Like, I'm fatter than ever. It's like, I used to have this thing on my Facebook come up all the time when COVID was on. Gemma Collins, skinnier than ever. Or something, slimmer than ever. Gemma Collins, slimmer than ever. And I had that come up on my Facebook like every fortnight for like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 months. And everyone's like, there's be nothing left of us soon, but I'm like the opposite. I'm like fatter than ever. And you just gotta laugh because you would think that, if I had a modified diet, I'm not eating McDonald's all the time, I'm not eating KFC, and I'm not drinking alcohol, and I'm not, going crazy on food, that I would actually be thinner than ever. But anyway, it's all been a really rough journey. And yeah, like, hopefully they find something. Like, I don't care. I don't care if I got Crohn's disease. I don't care if I got inflammatory bowel disease. Just fucking tell me what's wrong with me and heal me. That's all I want. And I hope it's Crohn's, because if it's not Crohn's or they don't find anything, then I'm going to have to go and have a laparoscopy and rule out endometriosis. And I'd much rather have Crohn's disease than endometriosis. So yeah, look, I suppose it's a good thing. I've got to be excited about it. And my teeth, I'm going to get that, I'm going to get through it. And I just keep like envisioning the end result. I keep envisioning the end result. Like, I'm going to be hot in my wedding dress. I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to have my smile fixed. I'm going to get to the bottom of my digestive issues. And then I'll be able to live my life. I'll be able to do anything, Like, unless you suffer from digestive issues, you do not understand the anxiety that someone like me gets. Like, even just going away for a weekend, it's like, I've got to take my own snacks. I've got to like only drink water. If I have a fizzy drink, I have like one fizzy drink, because if I drink more than a couple, I will get the burning feeling. I've got to watch what I eat. Like, we stop at Macca's, I'm like, give me the banana bread. I can't eat a chicken burger, or I'll get diarrhea because it's greasy and we're on the road, and it's like, or I'll get pains in the gut, and like, it's just horrific. And then being on all the medications, not good for you. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, my hair's greasy. My hairdresser told me not to wash it or like more than a couple of times a week, but if I don't wash it every second day, it looks like shit. And I haven't been using the dry shampoo because my asthma's been stirred up because I had an infected mouth. I've been hitting the Ventolin. I've been taking lots of Ventolin, so I'm a little bit hyped up from all the Ventolin, I think. But anyway, my friend is actually having her colonoscopy today and an endoscope today, so fingers crossed. I wish her good luck, and yeah, we'll see. She has a lot of similar problems to me, so it'll be interesting to see what's going on for her, whether I've got the same thing. It'd be funny if we both had the same thing, wouldn't it? But yeah, but she's actually got gallstones and needs to have her gallbladder removed, and I've had mine removed, and we both, have a lot of trouble with eating anything really. So, but yeah, anyway, that's where it's at. That's my health update, and we'll see what the results bring. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.